What's going on, guys? Jeff back to another video. But we're finally here. The last figure of my series of the G.I. Joe Collector Club membership figures. And today we're going to be talking about the 2017 membership figure, the Man of Mystery. I don't know where you guys stand on this figure, but I have some opinions on it, shockingly. So we're going to take it back to the shop and do a nice review of 2017's Man of Mystery Collector Club membership figure. All right, guys, welcome back. So this is the last review of the G.I. Joe Collector Club's line of membership figures, and I present to you the Man of Mystery. Anyways, this is a wild figure. I'll start off with just a couple things. In the, of course, July 2018 newsletter, this is what you got. This is the figure here. He came with a gray turtleneck and a set of Adventure Team boxers, and it just gives a little breakdown of what came with him. This is a wild figure. To be honest with you, before I even start the review, I'm just going to tell you what I think of it. So, I think it's dumb as a box of hammers. I do understand it a little bit. I know that the guys who consulted with the Collector Club, I don't know for a fact if it was the guys from the Regular Joe podcast who helped design a lot of these figures or come up with the concepts, but I knew they all helped a lot. And I listen to their podcast on occasion, and I know some of them are Doctor Who fans. To me, this guy is a complete ripoff of Doctor Who. Here is the January 2017 G.I. Joe Collector Club newsletter where they announce the actual figure and accessory set. The Arcane Adventure is what he's called. The Man of Mystery, the Arcane Adventure. But anyways, I think this is a complete Doctor Who ripoff. I don't think this guy has a place in the Adventure Team. This is, of course, all my opinion. I think with a Collector Club who just gave us an amazing Mike Power figure, brand new head sculpt, action feature with the blinking eye, a really cool accessory set to follow it up with some goofy concept like this, which in my opinion is a Doctor Who ripoff, I was really disappointed. I was disappointed in the concept. I was disappointed in what they gave us because, you know, I was really hoping, and I think with a lot of other people in the Collector Club, that we were going to get like a Bullet Man or another Adventure Team member, maybe reimagined. And we didn't get any of that. We got this goofy figure here. But, you know, the weird thing about it was I think one of the contributors to the Collector Club, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know he's a super popular, super smart guy. He used to work at Hasbro. He had went with one of the other members of the Regular Joe podcast to talk with some former members of Hasbro that worked on the Adventure Team line, and they had a lot of really cool concept photos. So when I talk about the accessory set, I think that they came up with a cool concept for this figure based on some of the unproduced Adventure Team sets. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I don't like the figure. I don't like anything about it as far as the concept goes. When I remove my own personal feelings about the figure, it's a great figure. The figure has a really cool head sculpt. It's got this nice, wacky, alternate white mark that runs down of his head. He's got a really cool, clear, jewel-type dog tag, which I think is neat. The clothes are cool. He's got a nice overcoat, really well-made pants, set of brown shoes. No socks, though. The figure is one of the old-style Masterpiece Edition figures that's been reflocked. The flocking's okay on it. Actually, it's not really the greatest when you consider the two-tone flocking. This is not done very well at all. This is almost crap. If you ever got this figure, I would suggest removing the whole flock and redoing this yourself. But that's really up to you. The figure doesn't stand well. There's a flaw in the legs. which cause him to bend in. I've tried to fix it, but kind of like the African American Adventure Team figure I have, one leg's a little shorter than the other. He does have Kung Fu grip hands, which is a plus. And like I said in this January 2017 newsletter, it comes with a pretty cool accessory set. The first is the item I was talking about, this cool Egyptian sarcophagus, which has, I guess, his portal transfer portal transfer machine. I don't know what the hell you even call it. I think they called it, let's see what they called it in here. Let's see, dimensional scanner, glow-in-the-dark mummy case, and more. So they didn't really give it a name. Anyways, it came with this, which I thought was a really cool accessory set. Now, if you've ever seen that article I was telling you about from the unproduced sets, they did use the mummy sarcophagus and had like a radio array set up in it. So this is really similar to that, which I think is a really cool concept. And this glows in the dark. Really, really neat. He came with a samurai sword. Glows in the dark as well. Kind of goofy, but I guess it works if you're considering this figure. This dimensional scanner is a repurposed piece from the G.I. Joe Classic Collection line, and it has a really cool lithograph in there. It's really neat. I mean, it's a cool. I mean, it's a really cool accessory set. It comes with a cool set of aviator goggles, and then he comes with a reissued from the Classic Collection briefcase. And inside the briefcase, we get some cool accessories. We get this really cool alien hieroglyph style map. Of course, here's the leather briefcase. Everybody's seen one of these if they own a Classic Collection set. They probably have one of these. It's cool Mp5 Machine Gun with different clip arrays. So we've got a glow-in-the-dark clip, standard silver clip, and a red clip. So use your imagination on what all that shit's for. Anyways, like I said, excuse me, the concept of the figure is wacky as hell. I don't like it. It's Doctor Who ripoff in my opinion. The figure itself, other than the design flaw with the leg, is an okay figure. The accessory set is super cool. I mean, if you could have given us a different member of the adventure team and then done the accessory set similar but not use this weird sci-fi supernatural vibe, I think it would have been a lot cooler. But that's, again, this is all my opinion. Like, you guys out there might disagree with me and think this is one of the coolest figures that they ever did. I don't know. I just don't think it is. And it was really a bummer because this was the last adventure team figure that they gave us, because the next year they really took a shit in the bed and gave us these goofy G.I. Joe black and white TV edition action figures, and that's how they ended everything. So that was really disappointing from the Collector Club to end everything that way and not give us a last member of the adventure team that we wanted, like say a Bullet Man, a new version of Bullet Man, because I really think it would have sold well, and I think a lot of people would have bought it and loved it. But sadly, they couldn't come to any agreements with Hasbro, because Hasbro's dog shit too. You've heard me talk about them. And, you know, this is what we got. And this is it. This is the last memory I have of the G.I. Joe Collector Club doing an Adventure Team themed figure. I wouldn't even call it an Adventure Team themed figure. I mean, other than the fact that he's got an Adventure Team emblem that goes on his jacket and an Adventure Team dog tag, you know, I don't know what I'd even call it. But, and I don't really know where that is. Actually, ironically enough, I just noticed his Adventure Team dog tag has like, or his little patch has like a north, south, east, west deal on it. Maybe I never noticed that. Is it on the inside of this jacket? Let's take a look. No, I don't know where that is. It's probably in his box, because I haven't gotten this guy out since I've done this review. So that tells you how much I think of it. So wrapping it up, dumb concept, great accessory set, average figure. As far as adding this guy to your adventure team collection, that is going to have to be a judgment call on your part, because some of you guys who are completists like me are like, well, I might not like it, but I'm going to buy it. Buy it. And other guys might think this is the greatest thing in the world. I'm sure there's guys out there who could take this and do a super cool photo story using their imagination. I'm 100% sure you could. I don't think I ever will be. That being said, I say a lot of stuff like that and go back on my word. I've eaten so much crow over the last 47 years of my life, I should be obese with crow. So if eating crow is a comorbidity, I'd be dead by now. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2017 G.I. Joe Collector Club figure, the Man of Mystery, a.k.a. the Arcane Adventurer. It's an okay figure, so can't wait to see what you guys think about it. Now, moving forward, I'm going to do some reviews of a couple other obscure figures that the Collector Club did late in its run, and then I'm going to start focusing on the G.I. Joe convention sets that were Adventure Team themed. I think you guys are really going to like those, because there's several of them that I have that I've gotten and I've just looked at and never really broke them out and analyzed them. So we're going to be basically doing this together. So I look forward to doing that here in 2022. Hope you guys are doing great out there, staying safe. I hope you enjoy these reviews. Like and subscribe, hit the notification icon, and I will see you next time. Cheers.